everyone, we're going to find the exact solution for the equation by completing the square. So we have 3a squared plus a minus 2 equals 0. The problem with our equation here is our lead coefficient is not 1. So let's remedy that before we make our perfect square trinomial. So I'm going to write this as 3a squared plus a. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 to both sides of the equation. So that's going to equal 2. All right. Now, on the left-hand side of the equation, I'm going to factor out a 3. That's like dividing by 3, but don't lose your divisor. So it's going to be a squared plus 1/3 a equals 2. And the next step, I'm just going to go ahead and divide both sides of the equation by 3. So this is just going to be 1 here. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so that just goes away. Now I can start and proceed with completing the square. So I'm going to write this as a squared plus 1/3 a plus, and I'm going to write this b squared divided by 2 here, because my lead coefficient is now 1. My b is 1/3. And then I'm going to write 2/3. Whatever we add on the left-hand side of the equation, we must also add on the right-hand side. So what I'm taking is my b, which is 1/3, divide that by 2, and square. Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2. So all you have to do is multiply those two, and that's going to be 1/6 squared. So I'll just put that there, 1/6 squared. So 1/6 squared. All right. So now we have a squared plus 1/3 a equals 1 divided by 36. Whoops, plus 1 divided by 36 equals 2/3 plus 1 divided by 36. All right. Let's erase this, sorry. And this is a perfect square trinomial. So now I'm just going to write this as, you take your b, you can write it as a plus 1/6 squared equals, and our common denominator needs to be 36. So I'm going to have to multiply this by 12 to get a 36. So multiply the numerator by 12 as well. So that's going to be 24 plus 1. This is going to be 25 divided by 36. So let's write that out. We have a plus 1/6 squared equals 25 divided by 36. Now we're going to square root both sides to solve for a. Don't forget to put your plus or minus sign there. So it's going to be a plus 1/6 equals plus or minus, the square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of 36 is 6. And now all we have to do is subtract the 6. 1/6. So that's going to be plus or minus 5/6 minus 1/6. So let's break this up. So for the first one, we're going to have a equals positive 5/6 minus 1/6. That equals 4/6, which equals 2/3. And for the other one, we get a equals negative 5/6 minus 5/6. 1/6. Sorry about that. That equals negative 6/6, which equals negative 1. So your solutions are a equals 2/3 or a equals 1. And that is your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.